Well, there you have it, Greeny.
Can he spin the ball?
Can he spin that ball? You got to spin that thing.
Kmart, can he spin that ball?
We're about to see if he can spin that ball, Greeny. No, today is really, we're joking, but today is a really huge day for the Cowboys because this is what they wanted. They got to see Dak on the field and doing some form of practicing, right? Obviously, spinning the ball is what Jerry keeps talking about. But the interesting thing is Mike McCarthy talked about how he wanted to see Dak practice for a full week. So that's why I would think him playing this Sunday is completely out of the question. But in Jerry's world, who knows?
Well, Jeff, you had a very definitive statement to me when I saw you the first thing this morning.
No chance he plays. Like, no chance. Like, it would make absolutely zero sense to go play Dak Prescott right now. This whole can he spin the ball? Let me tell you what doesn't happen in a game that you're going to go play the Eagles. You don't get touched the whole game. You just practice. You're going to get freaking hit. You're going to get smacked to the ground. Your hand's going to hit the ground. Somebody's going to step on your hand. There's a million different things that happen in football games that are potentially going to happen. Why would you risk Dak Prescott when Cooper Rush, to your credit, is the MVP of the league? So, like, why push it? Why rush it? Literally allow him to get fully healed and then come back and be the hero.
Here's why I'm right. Here's why Cooper Rush is the MVP of the league. Because if the Cowboys had lost 3 of the 4 games they're playing now, you would be rushing Dak Prescott back.
I was going to call Jeff out.
100%.
You up here lying, talking about we got to wait till he's healthy. If they had lost,
this is GM Jeff. I'm GM Jeff right now.
If they lost any of those games, or 2 of those games, 3 of those games, Dak Prescott, you tape it up, shoot it up, whatever you got to do, try to throw it with your left hand. So it does matter that Cooper Rush has played well enough, but frankly, the defense has played extraordinarily well over this period to buy them some time.
So the question, Chris Canty, is if Jeff is right and it is Cooper Rush again Sunday night in a monster game in Philadelphia, can the Cowboys win?
Yeah, they can win, Greeny. Anytime you play defense the way the Cowboys do, you got a shot. I mean, their defense is 3rd in EPA. They're 2nd in sacks at 4 a game, and they haven't allowed an opponent to score more than 19 points all season. So I think that's the most important thing when you start talking about the Cowboys' prospects in Sunday Night Football. But I think the key for Dallas in this game is going to come down to Cooper Rush. Greeny, sometimes it ain't about the plays that you make, it's about the mistakes that you don't. And in 245 snaps, Cooper Rush didn't turn the football over. Now, the game against the Rams was the first time he really got knocked around all season. Did a decent job of protecting the football. So I think that's going to be the key because the Cowboys don't have the kind of margin for error where they can give the Eagles offense extra possessions.
I think that works when you're playing against lesser opponents. Yeah. When you're playing against a team like the Eagles, it works when you get block punts and fumbles returned for touchdowns. We're playing like a team you're playing against a team like the Eagles, you're going to have to make a play or 2 at quarterback. You're going to have to do something special here or there. And I think that's why the Cowboys probably don't have as good a chance as we would like to think they do in this game because the Cowboys' best strength is that D-line. The Eagles got a pretty impressive offensive line. So if they're able to neutralize there, the Eagles have advantages in every other position, especially if Dak does not show up.
I will say this, the Eagles' offensive line is a little bit banged up, so we got to see what health those guys are coming into this game with. But to your point, the one place that this Cowboys defense can be had is in the run game, and that Eagles offensive line has shown themselves to be physical. All you got to do is go back and watch what happened against Arizona, that championship drive. 17 plays for 70 yards.
That's right.
And Jalen Hurts only made a couple of throws.
So,
that's what it's all about.
His way going.
I can promise you this, the pass rushers for the Cowboys, they don't want to play the run 35, 40 times a game.
That's exactly right.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.